All right, B, this one is for you. But before we go there, I have a video. Ladies and gentlemen, get your popcorn ready. I got a video. Here we go.
My guy, you got 7 more chances to remember something.
Bald-headed dude in a dark jacket, big ass collar, and zippers.
There it is.
Please don't. Please. All I saw was the car who was driving away. The time I was busted.
Damn it, B. Avery. Why is Kane out here trying to make the world have 2 seals? I mean, damn, Kane. Like, bruh. First of all, do you think in that moment Kane knew that they was talking about his daddy? In that moment?
I think so.
I think it was on his mind. And then the other thing is, B, did you notice how Kane was reveling in that black man's torture? He was reveling in it, just having fun, enjoying it, and burning the pilot's hand. The biggest question I got for you, B. Avery, is if the pilot seen all that, why didn't they go report it?
It's a good question. I didn't think of that at all. I don't. On top of that, why didn't you report it to Kane? Like, why hold the information back? What loyalty are you holding into who? A dead man? What is the name? Not Lorenzo, but
Mecca.
Yeah, Mecca. Like, what the hell? He's dead.
He's
Like,
dead.
who are you defending here? I don't understand why they didn't just give him the information. I would have told Kane everything he needed to know. You know, I don't know. Yeah, it was some ball guy that was shooting, and I don't know who he is. Like, who? You're not even telling on anybody. Like, so I don't even know why they was withholding the information back. That didn't really make sense to me. But yeah, Kane was crazy too, man, because he was just enjoying that too much. You know, it'd be different if you was beating him or doing something, but he was like, "Oh yeah, I got a blowtorch. Yes, I've been wanting to do this forever."
Yeah. So B. Avery, I got to ask you this, man. Which one would you want? Do you want the blowtorch directly blown on your face, or do you want the blowtorch blown on a brand that is then put on your face?
Oh man, probably a brand then put on my face because at least I have some type of design.
And ironically, both the people doing the torture from the 2 shows we watching name is Kane. One spelled with a K, one spelled with a C.
You know?
Ironically,
you know what? That's this guy here. You got the juice. I didn't catch that. Nice.
Yeah. So Moochie, I want you to tell me something, Moochie. Why did the cops not go and get these 2 buffoons if Kane, who has been an F up until this season, could find these dudes? Why did the cops not go to these guys? Talk to me, Moochie. You got to have an answer.
I think because you know of Mecca's status and how many people he took out, and whoever that pilot is, they probably seen things that where it's like, look, I seen, but let me mind my business. So I think they might be afraid to run their mouth with stuff. Because look at who the boss was.
So Moochie, you think that the cops might have came to him and they ain't say nothing? They just
I ain't see nothing.
Okay. That would make sense. That would make sense. That would make that. So did Kane let these dudes live or what? Because if he ain't kill them and they was the pilots for Mecca, that means that they probably connected to Noma. I'm gonna come and drop on your Doma.
Oh, that's true too. And he doesn't have a mask on.
No mask. And if they recognize and could describe Lorenzo in detail the way they did in this scene, it shouldn't be that hard to describe Kane as either. And so,
they didn't really describe Lorenzo though. They just said it was a light-skinned guy that was a bald-headed.
Yeah. And describe the coat and the car. Yeah. So you could easily describe Kane. He's a dark-skinned dude, close cut, goatee, loves to see people in pain and agony. He's somehow connected. He's somehow connected to Mecca or Zeke. And it ain't but so many people that's going to be torturing you looking for Zeke. There ain't but so many. So Noma could come drop on that Doma. Be on the lookout now. For those of you that enjoy making YouTube videos, you can use some of these theories I'm dropping, because I'm not going to be dropping many theory videos this week. But go ahead and have some fun. Get your friends involved
in the corner
and do your thing. By the way, it's a Friday night and we've got 402 people, man. Y'all rock. Okay.
We get 402 likes, thumbs up.
Yeah. Let's get that. Let's get that popping, man. And shout out to everybody that showed up last night. Moochie, we got about 525 on Thursday night to come see the DX Black folks.
I know. I was watching y'all.
Yeah,
I was in the chat.
I gave the Hammer a shout out. While I was in there. And now, Moochie, it is your turn. And I got another video for this. And the question I'm going to ask you, my investigative storytelling questions I'm going to ask y'all for this guy, they're going to be very simple. When I say simple, I literally mean very simple. But take a look.
You talking about? You can just shut the fuck up. I'll ask the questions here. Where were you the night of Carrie Milgram's murder?
That's none of your business.
Well, that's where you're wrong. See, it was none of my business. Right up until Zeke Cross came to me about your possible involvement in what was very likely not a suicide. So, I took a look around. That's a funny thing. There's a traffic cam photo of you in the vicinity of Carrie Milgram's apartment within the coroner's time of death window.
Zeke came to you?
Yeah, he did. Thoughts and prayers, by the way.
Boy, I'm going to tell you what, Moochie. The writers this season is really poking fun of political America. Because that's that bull job political America be saying when somebody died. Thoughts and prayers, we need action, damn it. So the only question I have for you, and you can elaborate however you want to on Detective Whitman. Who kills him in what episode? That's all I want to know. Because he's got to go.
I want to say he's going to die by either the second to last or mid-season. It's either one or two. Because especially, it depends on how close he gets to her. Because remember, last season, I always thought that she was going to end up going to jail and fighting for her freedom.
I agree with that. And she might do that this year, too. 100%. B. Avery, what you got on Detective Whitman? Let me quit calling that guy Whitman.
Honestly, I can't get mad at him too much because he is right. Monet did kill Milgram. Made it look like a suicide, so I can't get upset with him for being correct. However, I still don't like him, and I still want his ass to get kicked.
Yeah.
By who? Okay. I don't care who it is. Maybe it'd even be sweeter if it was a woman, because I know it would hurt his ego even more. So I just I want he don't even he can die. He didn't even have to die, but a good ass whooping or something, or somebody hits him with their car, that would be really interesting. But if Monet can kill him, Kane can kill him. Let's see here. What other woman that would make sense? I don't know, but at least those two. But he got to go.
Here's my wild card theory for y'all. Since I'm not going to make the videos, I'll just put them up here. Last season, we saw Cooper Saxe have the tiger versus the tiger moment with Detective Whitman because Jenny was talking to him at the bar. She denied him buying her a drink. And Cooper Saxe walked in and saw him, was looking at him like, you MF, don't you know I'm sleeping with her? And right now, Jenny is putting the pressure on Cooper Saxe to keep getting her information because that's what make her panties wet. Give me the information. So I could easily see, since the information he dropped on Jenny and Blanca this episode, I could easily see her getting a little bit more comfortable around him. And it seems like something might be going on when it isn't. And that causes Cooper Saxe to erupt and just start doing stupid mess and get into a fight with Kevin Whitman. And one of those two don't make it out alive. Because one of them gonna die. One of them two gonna die. 100%. One of them two is gonna die. I'll be ready to bet some 401k on that. One of the white men is about to be dead in. One of the two. What, B. Avery, what's up, man?
I'll go. I'm riding with you as far as one of them taking a bullet, but I don't think they're gonna scrap. That I just don't see that happen at all. Just because that's out of nowhere, and to be honest with you, with a show where black people are doing bad behavior, I don't think that would show two white people destroying themselves. Just don't see it, man. I gotta come on here more because that's some wild theories y'all both throwing at me. I couldn't put that together in a million years.
B
that
B
they would
B
destroy
B
it.
Avery be missing out on the writing talent over here.
I see. I
I know.
am.
Oh Lord,
Hi,
you want to
sweetie.
say you want to say something? Come on, hurry up. Speak your piece. You're supposed to be asleep. Say hi.
Hey.
Say hi. Can you put your tongue in your mouth? Thank you. Thank you. You.
She want the headphones.
Aw.
She gotta talk. Hello.
He's coming.
Oh, well, she left.
Oh man, she is so adorable.
Y'all see how the
Hey.
children do? She
Uh-huh.
said,
Like
"Mommy
she-
coming," and then she's gonna slip and hide under the desk. Hell, come from under the desk, man.
She said, "Mommy
Mommy,
coming."
your daughter's hiding under the desk trying to avoid you. I told on you. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
say goodbye, El. Let the people say goodbye so we can get on with the show, honey.
Bye, L.
Moochie said bye-bye. She's waving bye. Okay.
All
Bye,
right.
Yeah. Be Avery, man. Look. I be trying to read this thing from all the possible angles, and they had tension. There was tension last season with Whitman and Cooper Sack, so that's why I think that it could be some tension this year. But we'll see.
Yeah, you're right. I do, because I forgot about this, and I do remember where Sax and them were in the bar. I do remember that, and you were right. He was looking like like who the hell is this guy? And Jenny played it cool too. I forgot all about that, and also you've been right on some more predictions than I have and theories, so I got to give it to you.
Hey man, we family. If I'm right, we all right. I'm right, you right, Moochie right, Larry right, Jay right. We all right. LB watch with me. She right. We all right. We get this thing right. We keeping it gully.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, this one's for you, B. Avery. I'm gonna start with you on this one. So GTG guy beats up Drew, and he in here getting pampered by his damn mama. And I'm sitting here thinking, Lorenzo, this your king? This the one you want to put the crown on right here? He up here having to be pampered by his mama after he got tagged, he got spray painted on by someone that staged it. And at that moment, I already knew. I was like, bruh, Lorenzo, you ain't slick. So be able to just talk about Drew having to be pampered by his mama and the way Kane was just meticulously playing Lorenzo Tejada.
Yeah, man, this whole thing is a mess. This family is effed up. Like, my gosh, Lorenzo is a horrible father. I'm gonna hire somebody to beat up my own son to cover up me killing my the other son. It's just like, geez, Louise. Like, I know you don't want to get caught, bro, and I know you want Monet to feel good, but you couldn't think of something else to do than that,
right?
So that was and it's funny that Drew had a valid reason for missing Everett's program because he got beat up with it, but I don't know if that'll come up. But yeah, man, Kane has been an idiot for season 1 and 2, but it seems like he has put on his smart cap in season 3, and he figuring things out, trying to be a boss, which is good because he was really emotional and unhinged in season 1 and 2. But now, he playing chess, and able to figure things out here and there. He has Lorenzo by the balls, or he about to. So this was interesting right here. And it's also funny where I think Drew was like, what doesn't make any sense is that Guap knew that I was the one that was there, yada, yada, yada. And then Lorenzo tried to change the subject real quick. I know Kane peeped, game on that too. So really interesting. Lorenzo, you're a horrible father. Hiring somebody to beat up Drew like this is awful.
What you got on the Moochie?
I got on this that when Lorenzo calculated this whole thing, when and Kane dropped dime on him and said he was still messing with Everett. So he figured he'd take care of 2 birds with 1 stone and throw somebody off the scent and find this guy, because Monet is on his tail now. I'll cut you some slack. She ready to get at him. Like, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Well, y'all ain't giving these stars no break tonight, boys. That's right. I'm with that. I'm gonna come to you, Mooch, but let me shout out my super chatters. So I ain't forget about y'all. Shane, this is for you. Truly grateful. Reed and Kane will eventually clash about who's head honcho. It's why Ghost and Kanan wasn't gonna last. 2 alphas, only one can be the king. Diana and Reek in game for sure. Appreciate you in that $4.99. That's a good looking out. Gemini Don, $5. Appreciate you. Said Detective Whitman, aka Detective Stalker, need to go ASAP. He's gonna go, but before he go, they got to toy around with us for a little bit before he go. And then last but definitely not least, Mr. C coming through with the $1.99. Drew got a GTG tramp stamp. Damn. Damn. Oh my goodness, yeah, man.
That was a good one, yo.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
You know what I wanted to point out, Lamont?
Go for it.
Support Gamer's comment where he said, is it me? And I know it's other people that's seeing this. Lorenzo was smarter in jail. What the heck is he doing
right now?
Yeah.
I mean, he's under pressure, Moochie. He's under pressure. He's under pressure in the house and outside the house.
So under pressure where he not thinking right.
He not thinking right.
Okay.
No.
I get
he
it.
needs a therapy puppy. Somebody go get that man a therapy dog, because he under pressure. He is not thinking. When Kane is doing a better job of thinking than the person that's supposed to be the leader, we're in a real serious situation. Very serious situation. And I'll get there in a minute, but Lorenzo better go find him a buddy. That's all I can say. So Moochie, no, B. Avery, this one's for you. No, we already covered that one, so let me cover this again. Braden is now going to replace the missing money that Tate needed for his campaign because people was dipping on him. He's giving him that Weston Holdings money, that stock market money, B. Avery. I love that stock market money. There's a lot of money to be had in that. What's going to be the fallout with these two? Because there's going to have to be a fallout.
Well, first I want to know how much money it is. I'm just really curious. But I don't think there's gonna be a fallout. I think they're gonna keep this relationship going on for as long as the show exists. And it's gonna be a secret, and the crap is only gonna hit the fan when they possibly run out of ideas and just need to throw some more drama in there. I
agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
What's up, J Mo?
What up, Jay?
What's up, Jay?
What you think, Moochie? You think that you agree with B that it's going to be something they're just going to drag out and nothing's going to come of it this season?
I don't think anything's going to come of it this season, because I can't see anything coming through unless the theory comes out where he was messing with the intern. But like right now, I can't see it happening.
But then,
look, we didn't even see it happening until it happened. We didn't notice he was behind it.
Yeah, exactly. But here's the thing. He is owed a favor from Tariq. Tate is. And now the drug dealing partner of Tariq is paying him favors, basically. Moochie. That's too many crooked alleys to be held by one man. And then he's going to say that the lady that's teaching Tariq's class is going to be his fake wife. And then his intern is Bruchandra. Do you see the allotment of shit that's falling on top of Councilman Tate, Congressman Tate to be?
I think it could go that way. It could go that way, but Tate is so smart, he'll manage to finesse, like get himself out of the situation.
He definitely is that. That's my favorite character.
And he'll
on the
use
show.
Tariq to get him out of the situation.
Right, definitely.
Because remember, he said, "You owe me," because he got him. I don't even. Is he living on campus or is he living with Effie? What's going on? Because it looked like they sharing a room.
It look like they.
Yeah.
It do look like they all sharing a room. Yeah, definitely. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And we've got 429 in the building. Let's get 429 likes. I'm only going to hold y'all for a short time, a little longer, then we'll be getting out of here so that you guys can get ready for the weekend. And
hold on, man. We only can we get at least 200, 250 thumbs up? If we got that many people, we only got 156.
Yeah,
people get thumbs up the video, y'all. Please.
Yeah. If you can hear the sound of my voice, please just go hit that like button, please.
That's like wiping your feet off when y'all come into a room. Come on now.
Yeah, let's get them likes up, man.
Get that like up.
Help a brother out. And speaking of helping a brother out, Moochie, this one's for you. It's another video, and then we'll talk about it and get everybody's opinion. Let me make sure I got the right one. Okay, yep, I do. This one's gonna be for you, Moochie. Here we go.
And Ramirez was working with the Tejadas?
No, for the Tejadas. But more than that, I think he was fucking Monet Tejada.
Holy shit. Monet Tejada has known ties to Dante Spears. If that's where they were getting their product, there's our Rico.
All right, it's something, all right, but it'll take some doing to prove it.
Yeah, but it'll definitely give our task force a green light.
Maybe your being so fucking stubborn has its advantages.
I love me some Jenny Sullivan. She said it in the classic white people way. Holy shit. Moochie, break down like that scene for it.
It sounds like the old school Batman, right?
Right. I love some Jenny, man.
Wow. He's on to them.
He is.
But I'm glad that he's putting her at the head of it. I'm telling you, I said this last season. She's gonna be fighting for her freedom, Monet.
Yep.
She's gonna be fighting for her freedom this time. So I just want to know if they're gonna put her in that building when the whole thing went down with Dante, because she basically pulled the trigger.
Oh.
Because remember, they don't have her in the building. I know Tariq wiped the cameras clean. They only got Tariq coming in downstairs. Do they got a picture of her coming in that building? Or did she coming through the garage like how Kane was telling everybody to come because the block is hot? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. That's interesting, Moochie. That's a video. You should probably make that tomorrow.
I got something coming. I got something coming.
Okay. Y'all better have your notification turned on for that, because she be bringing that fire. What'd you think about that whole little scene, B. Avery? We got Kevin Whitman, Jenny, and Blanca. The only one we missing is Jenny's CI, which is Cooper Sacks. And we're going to have us a whole almost damn near white folks Cagney and Lacey thing going on.
Yeah, man. Whitman is on it, man. I got nervous when I saw this. I'm like, oh, damn. They are coming together, trying to piece together this puzzle. Blanca and Jenny are focused more on Tariq. He's focused on Monet, and they're exchanging information and figure things out. So I'm nervous. I don't want them to win, but I like that they threw this into the story, into the plot, because it's stirring it up. It's making it more juicy and steamy and hot, and that's good for entertainment. I'm entertained by this, even though I don't like them. And I'm just really eager and excited to figure out how Tariq and team is going to get out of this mess. Because like you said, once Sachs comes in there as well to add the little information he has about finding the burner phone, which I have some strong opinions about. Hopefully we don't go over that part. It's going to complicate things some more. And we're just going to have to see. One of these people in this room going to have to die.
Have to.
Yeah, we just got to figure out who it is.
Have to die. I mean, ain't nowhere. I'll tell you, the one person in this room that I think won't die. The one person that I think won't die is Blanca Rodriguez. I don't think she's dying.
I agree.
She's not dying.
I
She's
don't
not
think she
dying.
is either because she's going in on force 2. So I don't think she's dying.
Yep. Nope. And I don't want to see Jenny die because me and her, we like talk. The actress playing Jenny, so I hate to see that happen, but you got to go where the story needs you to go, man. And so we'll see, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. Let me shout out my super chatters, man. I'm grateful to y'all coming through tonight. My big homie, Relax and Chill TV, who does have a YouTube channel. You might want to check him out. He says, what Lorenzo going to do now, he not even getting the draws and getting blackmailed. That's right. That's a bad spot to be in, bro. You gotta go. You might need to take a ride to Magic City.
That sucks.
Yeah. And then RRB 10437 coming through with $5. Appreciate you. Says, since Whitman is so confrontational, he might confront Lorenzo about Ramirez screwing Monet, and Lorenzo kills him in rage. I could see it.
I could see that going sideways, where he take him out.
I could see it. Yep.
That's a good one.
See it. Yep.
Has little penis energy too. Whitman does.
Yeah. Do y'all think he has sex with Professor Milgram?
Maybe once.
Really?
Maybe. Because I think they had a thing.
You asking that question? Put a key lock up. She did. Lock and key got it in with him.
Moochie. Have some respect. Have some respect for the dead, Moochie. Have some respect.
Look, R.I.P. Lock and Key. There you go.
You and that Miss K. You and that birthday girl. By the way, y'all, wish Miss K a happy birthday. It was yesterday. She had big fun.
Hey.
Wherever you at, Miss K, we're wishing you a happy birthday, even though I might be a day late. But I'm gonna give you your flowers, even though you and Moochie gave me hell over my TV wife from last year. Still, happy birthday.
He was very insecure with her.
He was. Like he was acting like a controlling male. Like B. Avery said, little penis Minuteman type mess.